Well, happy Father's Day, everybody. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I'm actually at my parents' house, seeing my dad and everything for Father's Day, and he's like me. He's hard to buy presents for. But, I got my daughter and my son here with me, and on the front porch, and I'll show you that in a second. There's this bench, and my daughter's like, we used to have a bench just like that when we grew up. I was like, that is the bench. And in fact, this is actually right here the table that I built when they were kids. Not only did I build this table, and I don't know what I did with the other one, I built this table, which was our dining room table or kitchen table, whichever you want to call it, back when tile and stuff were in about 28, 29 years ago. I also built a mini version of this so that way the kids had their own little table as well. Don't know what we did with it, but you can see this is like a trestle table. So you take the pins out and that comes through. The interesting thing is when I moved about 18 years ago, we gave this table to my mother, and we ended up buying a table from Ashley Trashley Furniture, which we didn't keep for very long. And I built the hickory table that's there now, which has been there for about 16 years or so. But this table right here, I am so happy and proud because with the tile and the cement board that's put into this, my mother cans, and she cans, and you've seen pictures of Christmas time when this is full of cookies and fruit cakes and pies and everything else. This table literally gets used all the time. I think over here you see there's some peaches that my mom canned right there as well. So what I want, my point of showing this is, when you build something, if you use real material, I'm not talking about particle board and flake board and all that crap that they get for at IKEA. If you actually use real wood and build it the right way, it will actually stand the test of time. It may cost a little bit more in the beginning because of what you're using, but if you don't have to replace it, well, it's pretty cool. So that right there, very, very well used by my mother right here. She literally, but not only that, this is what's kind of crazy because as I go through, these are some of my early cabinets that I actually built probably about 35, 40 years ago that are still actually in use. This is back when I was just building things out of pine and had first learned how to do tongue and groove joints and stuff in here. She still has them. I built these cabinets over here probably about 25 years ago. We just recently changed the countertop because it wore out. And then, I don't know, how long have these cabinets been in here, Mom? Okay. Probably about, so about 25 years or so ago, we actually built those cabinets as well. And my mom, boy, she uses the heck out of it. Now, I tell you what I really want. I want to find one of these old Baker cabinets. I didn't build them. I'm not. Wooster cabinets, because it's got the galvanized top that pulls out. It's got the built-in flour bin, that you can sift the flour and stuff on it. It's like really, really cool. It used to be painted, wasn't it white?
Yeah.
It was white originally, but my mother stripped it down, and you can see all of the oak and everything else. It's a beautiful piece. It is beautiful. But one last thing. Yeah, there you go. Again, some more early work that's still in use now. So build it right the first time. But let me show you my brother Rondo. And this is, when we first got here, my daughter said, we used to have a bench just like that. And it's like, that is the bench. Now, I'm not going to do it, but it actually opens up so you have storage that's inside of it. And this was actually the kids' bench that we had on the back side of the wall for the table, so that way the kids would sit there and they put their hats and stuff on there. I built two of these. So this one's here. The other one is actually at my friend's house, the Lucas's, which is a 1830 farmhouse, and they have that. So, it's kind of cool to see stuff that you built and put together and see it still used years and years down the road. So that's all I got to say. Hope everybody has a happy Father's Day. I'll see you later.